Good evening and welcome, friends. This Sunday 9 p.m. The fact that you're watching it over this weekend shows how seriously you take what's happening around you and across the country. And we promise to get you for the next 1 hour an intense debate on how the politics pans out for the next 1 week. Ahead of the no confidence motion week, in fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took on the opposition today. Some would say he has taken down the opposition. And what's wrong? I mean, he has thrown the challenge to the opposition, not the first time. Perhaps every week he has been doing so over the last month. The question is, in the week when Rahul Gandhi is back in the trenches or on the benches, as one should say, back in Parliament, how does the opposition space look like in terms of their response to the government? Ahead of the no confidence motion, which seems like a foregone conclusion, obviously, given the kind of numbers that the BJP has in Lok Sabha, how is the opposition going to organize itself? That's what we are going to debate. Let's look at the exact debate on this debate plate. All right, the debate is who has the edge, where the Prime Minister asks why no National War Memorial was built in the last 70 years and why obstruct when he does that. Let's begin with the headlines first.
क्विट इंडिया यानी भ्रष्टाचार, इंडिया छोड़ो.
Scathing attack on the opposition bloc I.N.D.I.A, Prime Minister gives new Quit India slogan.
ने ढरे पर चल रहा है. वो आज भी खुद तो कुछ करेंगे नहीं और किसी को करने भी न देंगे. न काम करेंगे न करने देंगे.
Prime Minister's all-out attack says some in opposition neither do any work nor do they let others work. Big fallout of Manipur unrest. Kuki People's Alliance withdraws support from N. Singh government.
की कंप्लायंस में एएसआई का सर्वे चल रहा है और ये सर्वे ऐसे ही आगे बढ़ता रहेगा. कोई सर्वे में विघ्न नहीं उत्पन्न हो रहा है. सर्वे सही चल रहा है और ऐसे ही आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे.
Day 3 of ASI survey at Gyanvapi complex concludes. Survey of domes done. Internet suspension extended in Noor. Hotel used for stone pelting bulldozed. A 30 killed, over 100 injured in Pakistan's Rawalpindi bound train as it derails. Welcome back again. Just ahead of the no confidence debate, Prime Minister unleashed the biggest attack on the opposition. Prime Minister repeated the Quit India slogan and cornered the opposition ahead of a packed political week in the Parliament. With the battle lines drawn, who has the edge? Here is what the Prime Minister said, and then we debate.
प्रधानमंत्री बटन दबाकर 508 अमृत भारत स्टेशनों के पुनर्विकास का शिलान्यास करें.
Laying the foundation stone for the redevelopment of 508 railway stations. The Prime Minister levelled this pincer-sharp attack on the opposition.
9 अगस्त वो तारीख है जब ऐतिहासिक क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट की शुरुआत हुई थी. महात्मा गांधी ने मंत्र दिया था और क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट ने स्वतंत्रता की तरफ भारत के कदमों में नई ऊर्जा पैदा कर दी थी. इसी से प्रेरित होकर आज पूरा देश हर बुराई के लिए कह रहा है क्विट इंडिया. चारों तरफ एक ही गुंज है, करप्शन, क्विट इंडिया. यानी भ्रष्टाचार, इंडिया छोड़ो, डायनेस्टी क्विट इंडिया, यानी परिवारवाद इंडिया छोड़ो, अपीजमेंट क्विट इंडिया, यानी तुष्टीकरण इंडिया छोड़ो.
The Prime Minister called out the opposition for only not working for the nation and not letting others work either.
दुर्भाग्य से हमारे देश में विपक्ष का एक धड़ा आज भी पुराने ढरे पर चल रहा है. वो आज भी खुद तो कुछ करेंगे नहीं और किसी को करने भी न देंगे. न काम करेंगे न करने देंगे. ये रवैये पर अड़े हुए हैं. देश ने आज की और भविष्य की जरूरतों की चिंता करते हुए संसद की आधुनिक इमारत बनवाई, लेकिन विपक्ष के इस धड़े ने संसद की नई इमारत का भी विरोध किया. हमने कर्तव्य पथ का विकास किया तो उसका भी विरोध किया गया. इन लोगों ने 70 साल तक देश के वीर शहीदों के लिए वॉर मेमोरियल तक नहीं बनाया. जब हमने नेशनल वॉर मेमोरियल बनाया, उसका निर्माण किया, तो इसकी भी सरेआम आलोचना करते उनको शर्म नहीं आई.
The statement comes before the big no confidence motion tabled in Lok Sabha this week.
The objective is very clear. We want to send a message of solidarity to the people of Manipur. The I.N.D.I.A Alliance stands with Manipur in their time of grief. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister sometimes speaks of Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal. Sometimes he talks about East India Company. He's speaking on every other topic except for Manipur. He has not even found the time to go to Manipur. So this is why the I.N.D.I.A Alliance have moved forward with this no confidence.
The I.N.D.I.A parties are issuing whips demanding all party presence in the parliament. But can the I.N.D.I.A bloc truly take on Prime Minister Modi? Let's debate.
All right, I introduce the guests. The debate is set. Sanju Baba, national spokesperson, BJP. She joins us live from Mumbai. Very good evening, Sanju. Karan Verma, he joins us live from Chennai. Political analyst, leans towards right. We also have Sumant Sri Raman. He leans towards the Congress party. Political analyst also joining us live from Chennai. And then Mahesh Bigala, BRS leader, live from Hyderabad. We also have Ravi Srivastav, who leans towards the Aam Aadmi party, and he's joining us live from Mumbai. And I would want to begin with Manojit Mandal, political analyst, leans towards the TMC. Manojit da, what's wrong when the Prime Minister says...
Yes, Abhishek.
And he's being factual, that 70 years the nation did not have a national war memorial. What's wrong if he did that and he takes credit for that?
No, I think the Prime Minister was tremendously factual when he said that corruption Bharat Chodo, matlab although Nirav Modi, Vijay Mallya, Mehul Choksey सब corruption कर लिया और भारत छोड़ लिया, उन्होंने ही उन लोगों को भगाया. And when are they coming back, Mr. Prime Minister? You might have had this Freudian sleep that you actually, had your friends leave India after committing corruption. He talks of dynasty. Look at how many people are dynasty in BJP, starting from Anurag Thakur to Rakesh Singh to, that Dhumal and to, there are so many, and, Mrs. Mahajan and so many others. So they are not leaving India. They are very much in India. Abhishek, the actual fact is,
You did not answer my question, Manojit. Sorry, I'm interjecting, but my question was different.
India. I'm answering. Yes. I'm answering. Yes. You're saying that how could we take on Mr. Modi? In fact, Mr. Modi now has to take on us because he's on the other side of India. We are on the side of India, Bharat, and we are going to fight. And that's why he's scared. Every now and then, whether in his sleep, in his nightmare, when he's waking up, when he's in his daydreams, he's thinking of India, India, and India. I think the fear is telling on his face.
Manojit,
and that's why he's also scared to come to the parliament and face India. The people of India, us who are with India. He's scared of facing us.
Manojit
Mr. Prime Minister, we are India. Come and face us inside the parliament. We are Manipur. Come and face us inside the parliament.
Manojit.
What is this? I'm speaking the facts.
Okay, Manojit da, you made your opening comments, and since you have, I have to fact check you. Prime Minister is coming to the Parliament every day. He made a very factual comment. He made a very factual statement that the National War Memorial took him.
He's coming to the Parliament, but he's not facing us. He's not facing India, Abhishek. He's not facing India. He's not facing Manipur. It doesn't have any.
I am writing this down. I'll come back to you. Who's facing whom or who's not facing whom? I'll come to that. But you made your opening comments, and since you made a charge, let Sanju Verma get the opportunity to respond to you. Sanju Verma.
Thank you. And I hope you noticed, Abhishek, I have not heckled Manojit even once, and I need my time. First and foremost, I would like to remind.
Go ahead, madam. It's all yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Manojit. Thank you. I would first and foremost like to draw the attention of your audience to a statement made by Prime Minister Modi on the floor of the Lok Sabha a few months back. He quoted famous poet Dushyant Kumar, and I would like to repeat those lines. तुम्हारे पाँव के नीचे जमीन नहीं है, तुम्हारे पाँव के नीचे जमीन नहीं है, लेकिन कमाल तो ये है कि तुम्हें यकीन नहीं है. लेकिन कमाल तो ये है कि तुम्हें यकीन नहीं है. The opposition does not have ground beneath its feet, and yet it has the audacity to keep challenging Narendra Modi, knowing very well that in 2024 आएगा तो मोदी ही. And I will just give in 30 seconds my argument as to why the opposition continues to be an electorally debilitated one. If you notice, Abhishek, in the last couple of months, forget about the last couple of weeks, the only thing that drives the opposition, which is the common binding glue, is their visceral hatred for Narendra Modi. On your channel, on various other channels where I do a zillion debates every week, whenever there's a panelist from the opposition and the anchor asks him or her, what is the common agenda of I.N.D.I.A whatever? What is the common goal of I.N.D.I.A blah blah? What is the common economic program of I.N.D.I.A whatever? तब इनके मुंह में दही जम जाता है. They have no common ideology, they have no common minimum program, they have no common goal, they have no common political ideology, but yes, they have been shifting goalposts. And I will just quote what Sandeep Dixit said recently about the Aam Aadmi Party. He said, जंगल में बहुत किस्म के जानवर होते हैं, हाथी भी होते हैं, शेर भी होते हैं, और गीदड़ भी होते हैं. And when the reporter asked him, तो आप क्या आम आदमी पार्टी को गीदड़ की तरह कंपेयर कर रहे हो? So he said, नहीं, गीदड़ में भी कुछ तो अच्छी प्रकृतियां होती हैं जो कि आम आदमी पार्टी में नहीं है. Then look at Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary when he was questioned by the head of A&I. He said कि कुछ गठबंधन मजबूरी में करने पड़ते हैं, because we all know Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary and Mamata Banerjee have no love lost for each other. When Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary and Mamata Banerjee are at daggers drawn, I find it so amusing, Abhishek, that Mamata Banerjee and Sonia Gandhi are willing to give each other a jadoo ki jhappi at the so-called farcical Bengaluru meet, which was held a couple of days back. While on one hand, Pratap Singh Bajwa, is condemning Bhagwat Singh Man day in and day out. You have the Aam Aadmi parties, Arvind Kejriwal and Rahul Gandhi willing to give a jadoo ki jhappi to each other. So the opposition is divided, split vertically right down to the middle, and there is no chance
Abhishek,
in hell
I think her 30 seconds are over. Abhishek, I think his 30 seconds are over.
Yeah. Okay. Ravi, don't interrupt. Ravi Srivastava, don't interrupt.
No, I'm not interrupting.
Don't interrupt. She's not conceding.
She only said she wanted 30 seconds, so I said.
I'm here to moderate. I'm here to moderate, Ravi Srivastava. You will get your time. You will get your time.
Relax.
Yes, quickly, Sanju.
I want to ask the Prime Minister.
Oh my God!
Quit India.
No, you can't ask. No, you can't ask. I am not giving you that space. Ravi Srivastava, I'll come to you. Ravi Srivastava. Let's have a structured conversation. Sanju Verma, quickly finish.
Thank you. This whole narrative about Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi, these people being given the long rope by the BJP, that is a whole lot of hogwash. Kingfisher Airlines of Vijay Mallya went bankrupt when the Congress-led UPA was in power. Nirav Modi was given loans by Punjab National Bank when the Congress-led UPA was in power. Mehul Choksi was given loans when the Congress-led UPA was in power. SR Shipping went bankrupt when the Congress-led UPA was in power.
Abhishek, can I come in now,
went
please?
bankrupt when the Congress-led UPA was in power. Tira Construction went bankrupt when the Congress-led UPA was in power.
Who addressed Mehul
We
Choksi
are
as Mehul
actually
Choksi?
Sanju.
monetized bad
Who was
assets to the
Nirav
tune of
Modi?
9
Modi?
lakh crore. 9 lakh
No, no,
crore
hang
of
on.
bad assets have been monetized by the Modi government.
Look at her audacity.
Abhishek, can
Okay,
I come in
Sanju,
now,
you made a
please?
point.
1,000 crores
Or you
ghotala.
want to
Sanju, you made a
another
point.
Everybody was
Sanju, you made your
looted.
point.
And she's
Sanju, you
saying
made
these
your
are
point.
narratives. These are narratives. She's saying these are narratives.
Can I come?
25,000 crores looted by these three
Manojit,
persons. Mr. Modi's
Manojit,
brain.
Yeah.
And she's
Manojit,
saying these are
Okay,
narratives.
okay, Monojit.
And that's the care
No,
that
I
they
can't.
have for the public
Okay,
money
I
and
can't
public wealth in this
let
country.
Sanju.
Shame on
No,
BJP.
this can't be a ping pong between Manojit
Professor.
Mandal and Sanju Verma. Okay,
where am I talking
okay. Sanju Verma has made some points about. She has rebutted Manojit. She has just rebutted what you said. She rebutted to what you said. Let's move ahead. Ravi Srivastava.
No, she has not.
Just 2 days
Professor.
back.
That doesn't
since we are
matter.
discussing
20,000 crores don't matter for
Yeah.
her. That's what she has
No,
said.
no.
Okay, she has given
No,
her views on your
Abhishek.
charge. She has given her views on your charge that
Abhishek,
you are
how-
making. Let's take forward. Okay, I'll come back to you. Manojit, I will come back to you.
Abhishek.
Okay, Ravi Srivastava,
Yeah.
my question. Then you respond.
Okay,
My
Abhishek.
question. Take the
Abhishek.
question at least. Take the question and then you get the
Yeah.
opportunity, Ravi Srivastava. My question is, for whatever you
Okay.
want to
Okay.
say to Sanju Verma, please respond to me as well. Just 2 days back, there was this Congress minister from Karnataka visiting Delhi on the invitation of the I.N.D.I.A government, and he was taken to the Mohalla clinics. He came out and said, I am absolutely unimpressed. He said, we are doing better in Karnataka. So it's not that these meetings that are taking place in Patna and Bengaluru are actually acting like a glue in any manner. The opposition remains divided. I'll give you other examples as we move forward. Ravi Srivastava.
Abhishek, I saw that the health minister, visiting Delhi, seeing the Mohalla clinics, and that remark which you are making. Already, the Bangalore and Karnataka has got the Namma clinic, which is the replica of the Mohalla clinic in Delhi. So if he is not impressed, fine, no issue at all. What I am going to say, that Prime Minister Modi so shamelessly saying, quit India.
Please don't use this kind of
His
language.
forefather,
I take
the
strong objection to your
RSS.
rubbish.
Hey, come on,
Do you have
keep
the
quiet now.
decency?
Your time is over.
How dare you
Your
talk
time
like
is
that
over.
about the PM?
He is a shameless
How dare you
Prime Minister.
talk like
Ravi.
You are shameless.
Ravi.
You are shameless.
Sanju, I am handling that. Ravi.
You
Keep quiet now.
How
No,
dare you
Ravi. No name calling.
Abhishek, what
Ravi,
is
this
this?
can't be allowed. Sanju Verma.
No,
Pull
no,
back.
she
I
is
am
doing.
handling that. I am handling that. Ravi Srivastava, rules of the game. Ravi Srivastava, rules of the floor. Ravi Srivastava, ruls of the floor.
Quit India.
Rules of the floor. Ravi Srivastava, I am speaking, not Sanju Verma. Ravi
By the
Srivastava.
RSS himself. Yeah, RSS
You
himself
abuse
was
it,
opposed
How
in
dare you abuse the
1942.
Prime Minister?
They only opposed it.
आपकी
Shyama
औकात
Prasad
दो
Mukherjee
पारी
was
की
got
है।
to
दो
say,
पारी की
we
औकात
don't
के
want
पेड़
India.
terrorists यहाँ बैठ के
But
Prime
I
Minister को
want quit
shameless
India.
बोलते हो।
I
शर्म
want
करो।
communalism to quit
You
India.
moron.
I want
Shut up.
corruption to quit India. I want crony capitalism to quit India. I want
You sound like
to
a
quit India.
moron. Do
I
you
want
know that? You're having a
women
meltdown.
atrocities on women
You're
to
having
quit
a
India.
meltdown.
I want to quit
You are
India.
abusing the Prime Minister and making a fool of yourself on national television.
Okay.
You are abusing
Sanju.
the Prime Minister and making
Sanju.
a fool of yourself on national
Ravi
television.
Srivastava. Ravi Srivastava, it does not help the opposition. Listen. Okay. Ravi Srivastava, we are having a very substantive argument. We need a strong opposition space.
बेवकूफ आदमी
Ravi, suno to sahi. Ravi, please listen. We are having a reasoned dialogue. You see, we need a strong opposition in the country. It's very crucial for India's democracy. And I am raising some substantive arguments. If you think that a united opposition is something that we need. And let me get in Tumansi Raman also. He's from Chennai. He's there in Chennai. Tumansi Raman, on the day that the Karnataka minister of the Congress party was unimpressed by the Aam Aadmi Party Mohalla clinics in Delhi, the same day, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, he wrote to the centre and to the Prime Minister asking, making a personal appeal that the Prime Minister intervene between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Now tell me, if meetings in Patna and Bengaluru are actually leading to some kind of opposition unity, it's not working on the ground. It's not visible on the ground. If you are allies now, the Congress and the DMK, then they should be able, the chief ministers should be able to talk to each other, which is not happening. So what are we talking about really in terms of opposition unity?
I think that there is a complete misunderstanding as to the purpose of the meetings which are being held in Patna, Bangalore, and the next subsequent meetings which are going to be held. To the best of my knowledge, they were not to discuss whether Mohalla clinics are working or not. They were not to discuss interstate river water sharing issues. They were here to identify a common platform to take on the BJP and the I.N.D.A in 2024. You wanted a common minimum program. There have been 2 meetings. Maybe by the 4th meeting, their common minimum program will be put out. Some of the parties have already said that they are working towards the common minimum program. They have got a 9-member or 7-member committee which has been formed to create that common minimum program. So you have to give them time. We don't know. I mean, 9 months is a long time. So things could, go out of sync also for the opposition parties because many of them fight each other in the states. But I think you have to understand that so far, at least, the start that has been made as far as the opposition is concerned is encouraging. They realize that they have a common goal, and that is to sort of at least prevent the BJP from coming to power in 2024. And I think that so far things have gone according to plan. There will be not 1 or 2 hiccups. The Aam Aadmi Party was formed primarily to oust the Congress, right? And its primary enemy was the Congress. So suddenly to expect Aam Aadmi Party and Congress to say
and I believe it's doing its job. I believe it's doing its job ably. Ousted the Congress from Delhi, ousted the Congress from Punjab, almost ousted the Congress from Gujarat.
But the fact that despite all of that, they are willing to come together with the Congress as part of a broad front is what this entire I.N.D.I.A experiment or attempt is all about. And it just needs to be given time. But at this moment, it certainly looks promising, which is why, you have the BJP, in a bit of a state now, saying that, we should get a court order preventing them from using I.N.D.I.A. How can they do that? They will collapse. Aam Aadmi Party will not cooperate. Dinesh Gundu Rao said something about Mohalla clinic. I think it's childish. I think that the BJP should just, look, this is a party which said we are ready to take on all comers.
It's not childish. We are in the business of observing politics day to day, and these are daily events. I'll give you more examples. You are saying, let them give time. Of course, they have time. They have time till April of next year or May of next year. But then the adage in politics is, Sumant Raman, remember, 1 week is a long time in politics, not 9 months. But there is already, and let me get in Mahesh Bigala also. I'll just get everyone involved. First round, Mahesh.
My point. 1 second.
Okay, quickly.
Yeah. My point is,
Abhishek.
This is an alliance. 1 second, sir. This is an alliance which, according to the BJP, does not have a hope in hell. It is entirely made up of corrupt dynasts. Okay? To quote the BJP, quote, I'm sure Sanju Verma would be saying that, right? So why do you have to, get yourself into such a tizzy day after day on social media, saying that this will not work, they will all collapse, these people and those people will fight. And why do you get into such a tizzy? After all, they are not a contest for you, right?
Abhishek,
they're not a fair competition. So I think that the game is given away when they say we will go to court, we will prevent them from using the name I.N.D.I.A and all that. So I think that's giving the game away. And I think that I don't know why the BJP is in such a state of panic.
I need to come in here, please.
Sanju Verma, quickly, 30 seconds, and then I have to get Mahesh Bigala.
I'm again reminded by Hindi की कुछ पंक्तियां हैं, Abhishek. तुम ये मत पूछो हमारी पहचान कहां तक है, तुम ये मत पूछो हमारी पहचान कहां तक है, तुम बदनाम करो तुम्हारी औकात कहां तक है, तुम बदनाम करो हमें तुम्हारी औकात जहां तक है. Now let me remind the opposition and specifically Sumansi Raman made some interesting points. Nobody is getting into a dizzy or a tizzy, nobody is winding themselves into knots. The simple logic is this: every anchor worth his salt. For the longest time I've been hearing the road to Delhi is via Lucknow. The BJP got 73 out of 80 seats in Lok Sabha 2014 from Uttar Pradesh. We got 62 out of 80 seats from Uttar Pradesh in Lok Sabha 2019. How on earth will the Congress compete with the BJP without having Uttar Pradesh in its kitty? In Lok Sabha 2014, Congress, the main alliance partner of I.N.D.I.A, whatever,
that's a valid
got
question.
2 seats. And in Lok Sabha 2019, the Congress
why do you
got
want to
1
go to
seat.
court?
The Congress got 1
Why do you want
seat
to
from
go to
Uttar
court and
Pradesh.
prevent them from
1
using that
seat
name?
from Uttar Pradesh. खेल खत्म है आपका. उत्तर प्रदेश जीतो वरना 2024 के ख्वाब देखना बंद कर दो.
Good. I think
Okay, that's a challenge. That's a challenge worth picking up for the Congress party. But
no, I think it's a very significant
okay. That's a challenge worth picking up for the Congress party.
From saying that we will sweep state after state after state to now saying that because we will win UP, how can they win?
I gave you an
think
example
it's a
of UP.
bit of a change.
I gave
No,
you an
that's
example of UP.
no, Sumant Raman, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. Sumant Raman, the only reason why,
Give the example of Bihar.
Sumant Raman. Sumant Raman, the only reason why she's saying so. Sanju, pull back. Sanju, pull
We will
back.
get 41 out of 48 in Maharashtra. She didn't say that. She didn't say we will win like we won in Bihar last time.
Sanju, pull back.
Narendra Modi and Sanju Verma, he doesn't know what Rahul
Sanju,
Gandhi
pull
will
back.
do. He doesn't know what Mamata Banerjee will do. He doesn't know what his Aka M.K. Stalin will do. But he wants to.
You know, Rahul Gandhi's membership of the Lok Sabha is most likely to get restored. It seems like that. And which means he would head into the general elections as an MP from Wayanad. It's not going to be easy for him to leave Wayanad again, come back to some seat in Uttar Pradesh. We are hearing that maybe Priyanka Gandhi Vadra might pick the gauntlet that Sanju Verma is throwing at the Congress party. But then Mahesh Bigala, after Rahul Gandhi's conviction was stayed by the court, there is a new energy in the Congress party. The cadres are enthused, excited. And in fact, it has come in so many reactions of Congress leaders like Rashid Alvi, like even Aditya Ranjan Chaudhary, that Rahul Gandhi is the leader of the opposition. Opposition space, that is. Now in that scenario, where the Congress, absolutely energized after this verdict of the Supreme Court or order of the Supreme Court, is going to impose itself on the opposition space, on the opposition parties, and say that Rahul Gandhi is our leader. Rahul Gandhi is the de facto and natural leader of the opposition. Are you going to accept that? BRS, of course, is, I believe, not part of the I.N.D.I.A, but how does it look from your vantage? Rahul Gandhi's leadership of the alliance as the face going into elections, a probable prime ministerial face so far as the opposition alliance is concerned. Mahesh Bigala, can you unmute yourself? Can you? Yeah, go ahead.
So, today's situation of India is because of UPA-led Congress or BJP-led NDA. So, we do understand the situation in India. That's how the BRS party, our TRS, which used to be the Telangana party, now moved into the nation with the national ambition. And our leader K. Chandrasekhar Rao already declared that we have the national ambition and we are maintaining this equal distance between both the BJP-led NDA and Rahul Gandhi's-led I.N.D.I.A. We are very clear that we are supporting a Kisan-led government, and today whatever we are seeing, Quit India movement or whatever you can call, hum logon ko karne nahi dete, hum log karenge. What is that Modi trying to say? That you won't sell India, you are not allowing us to sell India. Is that what he wants to say? See, he is not wasting the entire natural resources of India, and he's just like trying to look for an agenda to how to win the 2024 elections. He's saying that we have a 38 party support. It's Lok Sabha, it is not how many parties you have. You need to have 272 members. Out of these 38 parties, I think more than 2 dozens of the parties, they don't even have a single MP in the parliament, but just trying to gather and muster the support, both the alliances, like, whether you call it
Mahesh
Congress
Begala,
or
you
even the
are
BJP.
sidestepping the question. My question was, if Rahul Gandhi is the leader of the opposition alliance, how much of that alliance is acceptable to you?
Absolutely not. See, we are not part of
Would
any
KCR
alliance.
support Rahul Gandhi?
No, absolutely. We are, as I said,
No,
we
you're
don't
not.
support
That's what I'm
Modi
asking. Your voice becomes important. In a situation,
Yes, we are not-
where the I.N.D.I.A needs KCR's support, are you going to support him? Are you
We
going
are
to
not
support Rahul
supporting-
Gandhi?
Absolutely not. We are not either supporting Modi-led government or even Rahul Gandhi's-led I.N.D.I.A. We are maintaining our equal distance. Whoever is
Okay, I got my answer.
Kisan-led.
No. Why are you putting him on the right of the, on the left of the frame? They should be along with the BJP on the other side.
Oh my God.
I don't know why Abhishek, you're
Okay, BRS
putting
respond.
him in this side of the frame.
BRS
Put him
respond.
along
Are you
with
going to be
Sanju
on the
Baba
side of the
same
BJP?
side.
Absolutely not. See, we've been actually for the last 10 years.
Are you going to?
We, even for the ordinance, if you look at that in the Rajya Sabha Parliament, even for the ordinance, Delhi ordinance, we took the independent decision to oppose the ordinance, the Delhi ordinance. See, we are neither A team or B team for anybody. We are independent. BRS makes its own decision with the national ambition on its own.
But you are
We support
anyway not A team, not B team, but you are definitely not the Rahul Gandhi team. That's important. That's an important takeaway, because you see the opposition is space. I'm just sort of unraveling the fractures in the opposition so that you understand, because as I said in the beginning, it's important, it's crucial for India's democracy that there is a thriving, strong opposition, but then these fractures also need to be discussed. Karan Verma, there is already a loser's argument setting in. We have, and I'll go to, I don't need to go to, perhaps Manojit Mandal would jump in. Mamata Banerjee said 2 days back, in the next meeting of the I.N.D.I.A, we are going to discuss the election, the EVM, the EVM question, the manipulation of EVMs. I mean, I said this is a loser's argument and it's already setting in. So, despite or irrespective of whatever bravado you are seeing from the side of opposition, there are jitters, there are heebie-jeebies.
Abhishek, actually their alliance is no longer I.N.D.I.A. because India is far more than corruption and nepotism. Their true alliance name has been actually coined by Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, and that is Majboor, M.A.J.B.O.O.R. And its full form is Modi afflicted junk bubble-headed organization of the ridiculous. That is what their new acronym is. That is what they stand for. So, and Sanju ji Sanju ji is very harsh on them. She doesn't give them enough credit. They are actually united by corruption. All of them have their own scams. Somebody has a jumbo COVID, somebody has an SSC scam, the other one has a land for jobs, National Herald, fodder scam. I mean, they all have their variety. And they think that the people of this country are so dumb. They are so dumb.
And
No,
in
sir,
10
let me
years,
speak. Now I
10
waited
years,
for my
not
turn.
one person
I
has
have
been
waited for my turn. Now, this is not fair, Abhishek. I have to please make my point. Now, they think that the people of this country are so dumb that they will not look at any developmental plans. And if they look at development plans, what plan will they look? DK Shiv Kumar in Karnataka is saying we don't have enough money for development. In West Bengal, do they follow the West Bengal model? 57 died in the Panchayat elections. Rajasthan model, number 1 in unemployment, number 1 in crime against women, number 1 in inflation. What are the people going to look at? They are going to gravitate towards someone who has a vision for the country, someone who has given 11 crore water connections, somebody who has made 3 crore homes, somebody who has given 37 crore mudra loans, 48 crore bank accounts. People of this country are going to gravitate towards a winner. Not someone like Ravi Srivastava who's ranting in between.
No, Ravi Srivastava. No, Ravi Srivastava. No, Ravi Srivastava.
आप लोगों ने डुबा दिया
No, Ravi Srivastava.
पैसे लेके आपने भगा दिया
आपके कर्नाटका वाले ने जो भगाया है ना, कर्नाटका में
Ravi Srivastava.
clinics are a sham. That is what they are. Your mohalla clinics are a massive corruption scam. It will be unraveled very soon. Don't worry.
Okay, Ravi Srivastava, pull back. Ravi Srivastava.
और वापस लाने की आपकी औकात नहीं है.
Ravi Srivastava, we are discussing this very important aspect of fracture in the opposition space. And how much?
रवि श्रीवास्तव, मेरे
चोरों से भी पैसे खा लिए.
मत करो.
चोरों से भी रिश्वत खा ली आपने.
Ravi Srivastava, I'm not going to allow that. No personal comments. Ravi Srivastava, no personal comments. Do not bring down the dignity of this debate. Ravi Srivastava.
सिसोदिया जेल में बैठे हुए.
Ravi Srivastava.
मनीष सिसोदिया जेल में है आपके डिप्टी सीएम. ये तो आपकी हालत है. आप अपने गिरबान में.
Ravi Srivastava, can you pull back now? I have an important question to ask of Manojit Mandal. Ravi Srivastava. And apparently.
Yes.
US is criticizing today you for the new violence. You know that?
Please go ahead.
No personal attacks. No personal attacks. No personal attacks. No personal attacks. Ravi Srivastava, we know for a fact that agencies have gone after these fugitives of law. The government of India has brought in special legislations to make sure that these fugitives of law, these economic offenders who are out of the country, are brought to justice. You know, there are complexities of diplomacy involved, extradition treaty and whatnot. But Manojit Mandal,
Modi will go to bring them back. He will quit India now. Modi will quit India now.
No personal comments. No, I'm not going to allow that. No personal comments. No personal comments. Manojit Mandal.
You can't allow this to happen.
Manojit Mandal.
हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड बेवकूफों की तरफ प्रधानमंत्री के बारे में
Sanju Verma, no personal comments. Sanju Verma, no personal comments. No personal comments. No personal comments. No personal comments. I have pulled him back. He had stopped, Sanju Verma. He had stopped. No personal comments. Ravi Srivastava, Manojit Mandal is your ally, for God's sake. Apparently, TMC is allied with Aam Aadmi Party. Hold on, Ravi Srivastava. Manojit Mandal, you know, I am reading from a report. Which is just about 5 hours back.
Yes.
Okay. Manojit Mandal,
yes.
About another ally. You know,
yes.
Insofar as I.N.D.I.A is concerned. But they are, of course, not an ally in Bengal. West Bengal
India.
CPM state
India.
leadership on Sunday, which is today, apprised the Central Committee about simmering internal discontent in the party after CPM General Secretary Sitaram Yechuri shared a stage with West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee in Bengaluru during that meeting of the alliance. You see, there are problems within parties and their respective cadres. It's not going to be easy to come together. That's the point I am making. And you have to find some modus vivendi which perhaps the cadres might not let you do.
Any political party who believes in the idea of India, any political leader who follows the founding principles of our democracy will come to us, including my good friend sitting in the studio or somewhere else, BRS. You'll see this in 2024. We are not fighting for the seat. We are not in the race for the Prime Minister's chairs. It is only one person in this country who is in race for the Prime Minister chair, and that is Mr. Narendra Bhai Modi, not anyone else. We are here to save the country, to serve the people of this country. That is our ideology. When one part of the country is in tatters, in shambles, again you have another state is burning in Haryana, and incidentally, wherever this country is burning, either on the ground of communal line or ethnic classes, BJP is ruling or they are in the opposition. This is a political party which is taking this country to chaos, veritable apocalyptic chaos. Inevitable is the outcome if this party comes back in the power in 2024. They are going to change the constitution of the country. They are going to destroy the economy.
Not agreeing with you for
once. This country to the Adanis and the others, and that's why we will come back together strongly. There would be minor differences, my dear friend. And they are talking about corruption. Look at yourself, Haryana. You have a political party. Papa jail mein hai. Papa ki ladka jail mein hai. और उनके पोते के साथ
Manojit Mandal, you made a point. I have still some ground to cover.
AIDMK,
I still have a lot of ground to cover.
You talk of corruption. You are the most corrupt political party in this country. Now you have taken Ajit Pawar into your lap. And you are lapping
Sanju Verma gets to respond. Sanju Verma gets to respond. I have a lot of ground to cover. Sanju Verma, respond.
Thank you. Thank you. Abhishek, I heard Manojit, and today we're having a very sane debate. Manojit has not heckled me and I have not heckled him for a change. I just want to say that today on my email...
I never heckle you, madam.
Okay.
I never heckle you, madam. You do.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, don't break your rule. Both of you don't break your rule today. Don't break your rule today. Go ahead. Sanju Verma, go ahead.
Abhishek, can I? Today I received an email and I think this should be the big news at 5:30 p.m. And this is a big news in many American, television channels. S&P Global, the world's biggest rating agency, has recognized India as a global superpower in its latest edition of the Look Forward research series, saying that India today is one of the few countries which has strengthened its claim to be a global superpower in the coming decade, thanks to structural reforms by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This is S&P Global saying sab kuch changa si under Narendra Modi. Abhishek, I did not heckle this man. I refuse to speak. You can ask him to speak.
Ravi Srivastava, not done. Pull back. Ravi Srivastava, pull back.
हंगर इंडेक्स पे क्या लेवल है सर?
I refuse to debate with this man because you are not reading him.
I'll come to you. I'll come to hunger index also. Let Sanju Verma finish. Let Sanju Verma finish. Okay, Sanju Verma.
Thank you. So I repeat, the big news tomorrow, which should be discussed on all television channels, is not some Bharat Bandh, but the fact that the world's biggest credit rating agency, S&P Global, says, thanks to structural reforms by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India has strengthened its claim to be a global superpower. Under the Congress, the same S&P, when P. Chidambaram was the finance minister, it had reduced India's rating to just one notch above junk status. Now we will discuss some other hard facts. Manojit made some interesting points. So it is only natural for me to rebut. Post-poll Bengal violence hua hi nahi. Kolkata High Court said CBI probe. Tapan Kundu murder case mein TMC was not involved. Kolkata High Court said CBI probe. Hansa Khali mein 14-year-old ka gang rape hua hi nahi. Kolkata High Court said CBI
Abhishek, is it not one-sided?
Is it not one-sided?
10 seconds to rebut.
To death, said the TMC.
No, it is not. It is not. Manojitda got his time. Manojitda made some charge. Sanju is rebutting, and you will also get your opportunity, Ravi Srivastava. We have time.
Thank you.
Sanju, complete.
Please,
quickly.
10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds.
No, please, Manojit, you can repeat after. You can say what you have to after me. I didn't heckle you. I repeat. Post-poll Bengal violence.
I need 10 seconds.
Tapan Kundu murder. Tapan Datta murder. Hansa Khali gang rape.
Yes.
All these cases, the TMC said sab changa si. Even after the Panchayat poll violence, TMC said sab changa si. And the Supreme Court said that the license to hold elections
Sanju Verma, you made your point. We understood.
Violence.
Now, since you made a charge again, Manojitda gets to rebut. But I have to add, Sanju Verma, the point. Manojit Mandal.
Only 10 seconds.
The specific instances which have been enlisted by Sanju Verma are also those which have been enlisted by the Congress party, on which even the CPM is not with you. So I think you have to also look at your own backyard when you make those charges against the BJP vis-a-vis Manipur or Haryana.
I'll take 10 seconds to rebut, my friend. 23 CBI, NIA, ED inquiries in the last 24 months. Show me a single charge sheet why TMC leaders are charged. Single charge sheet. In the last 24-26 months. Arey madam, please now look at her. Look at her. She has come now. That is an exclusive prison. Because I'll call her out. And madam, please stop, for God's sake. I'll call her out in 10 seconds. 151 teams were sent to Bengal.
No. Sanju, I'll come to you. Abhishek Banerjee is not charge sheeted. I'll come to you. No.
I will call you out. I'll call you out. Please do not lie on TV. You can't handle Abhishek. Politically, these 34 years, young.
She has pulled back. Manojit Mandal, make your point.
Don't handle him politically. That's why all kinds of inquiries are against him. Not a single charge. You have been admonished by the Supreme Court for heckling her family. You have even heckled his family. Even his 3 years old son was not spared by your Shubhendu Adhikari. You are heckling his family. You are heckling him, his wife, his son, because you can't handle the fire called Abhishek Banerjee. He's a fire. You can't handle him. You can't handle him, this fire. Mr. Narendra Modi, Mr. Amit Shah, his father's age, they can't handle him. And that's why all are throwing a steam like
don't make it a tutu mama between BJP and TMC. We are not discussing Bengal. We are not discussing Bengal. Abhishek Banerjee,
he is the fire that you cannot handle.
Shant.
Sanju, don't make it BJP versus TMC. We are discussing the BJP versus the rest of the opposition, which includes other parties also. Manojit Mandal.
Because of the numbers, you have come down to 70 from 77 in West Bengal Assembly.
Manojit Mandal.
आपकी बार 200 पार, आपका भंडा फोड़ गया.
Okay, calm down, both sides, pull back. Sanju Verma, Manojit Mandal, I have two important arguments left to complete this debate.
आपके पैर के नीचे से
I am left with only 5 minutes.
आप देखो आगे होता है क्या.
Manojit Mandal, you know, I understand your sensitivities when it comes to the name of Abhishek Banerjee, but we are not discussing BJP versus TMC in Bengal. We are discussing BJP versus rest of the opposition in India. Okay, thank you so much. My second last argument.
Bharat versus Bharatiya Janata Party.
अरे भाई साहब,
BJP versus opposition. Okay.
Party, Manojit. You are a small regional party.
Okay, let's move on. I have to make two important points before we wrap up this debate. Sanju, hold on. Manojit Mandal. You see, now these are two important aspects. We are discussing opposition, its preparedness, how it's going to take things forward. You know, Sumant Sri Raman, how many times, you know, Prime Minister has spoken and taken the opposition to cleaners on this alliance. He has spoken in Bhopal, he has spoken in Alwar, he has spoken today. I was also seeing the travel itinerary of Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the strategy man, the nuts and bolts man of the BJP. He has visited Madhya Pradesh thrice, he has visited Tamil Nadu twice. In fact, remember last time he went to Tamil Nadu, he said, would Tamil Nadu give India the next Prime Minister? That has sort of covered the pitch. Then he has been to Gujarat once, he has been to Uttar Pradesh once, he has been to he was in Maharashtra today, in fact. You see, and in between, he is carrying out those behind-the-scenes talks between the Cookies and the Maitis. And in fact, tomorrow he's meeting important Cookie delegation in New Delhi. So I'm saying, politically speaking, the BJP seems already hitting the ground running. The opposition is thinking of whether we pick up EVMs as the issue, whether we are able to sort out differences between TMC and CPM in Bengal, or between the DMK and the Congress, between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu on Kaveri, or between the AAP and the Congress. In fact, remember, it's really unfortunate that for 2 weeks of this session, the opposition did not let the House in order, Sumant Raman. And because you had to buy peace with Aam Aadmi Party and you wanted them to be a partner in the alliance, you let the House in order for a debate to take place on the Delhi Services Bill. How selfish is that? You junked the people of Manipur for that debate because you wanted up with you. How prepared are you really?
Abhishek, I think irrespective of what anybody says on the show, I think that you should talk to all the pollsters who are doing the daily tracking, who are doing the opinion polls behind the scenes, and they will unanimously tell you that there is a shift in the mood, especially in the last 3 to 4 months. That is visible on the ground. Manipur has significantly accentuated it, and now Haryana has probably added a bit more of negativity into the equation. So I think that we are not in 2022, December or January 2023, where 2024 election was basically, a foregone conclusion. The tide has started to turn. I will go and accept that the BJP is still in pole position. I don't deny that the NDA is in pole position, but this is not a done deal that it was 6 months ago.
Abhishek?
And I can tell you, yes, 8 months is a long time, 10 months is a long time. Things could still turn around dramatically. But the fact that the opposition parties finally seem to be getting their act together, the fact that in Bihar, in Maharashtra,
Abhishek, can I come in?
states, and perhaps even in Madhya Pradesh, the BJP is certainly not on the wicket that it was in 2019, including in Karnataka. I think that these are, I would honestly believe that the alarm bells have started.
Okay,
to
Karan,
clang.
quickly. Karan, quickly.
Abhishek, the pace at which
Karan, quickly, before I wrap up.
Can I make my point? Yeah. The pace at which they are going, I'm sure they'll be ready to face Prime Minister Modi by 2029. Because still a few months to go, they don't have a vision, they don't have a roadmap. I remember Mr. Suman Raman mocking on your channel, and I was on a debate. 1 minute. In 2022, when they mocked Prime Minister Modi,
I
was
gave you
visiting
example,
Gujarat,
Sumant Raman, of how the BJP is not complacent with the Prime Minister, between the Prime Minister and Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the kind of work they're doing. Quickly, Karan, quickly.
2029, they may be.
It was Mr. Suman Raman, will you please keep quiet?
No, Abhishek.
He only mocked Prime Minister Modi's frequent visits to Gujarat. He said Mr. Modi is nervous. Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo did not even enter Gujarat. Truth is, Mr. Modi takes every election seriously. He won a historic mandate in Gujarat, 156 seats. He will do the same in 2024. Mark it down today. He outworks everyone and he believes in not taking
that's the BJP leading view. But last word to my BRS. Okay, last word to my BRS representative here on the debate, Mahesh Bigala, because he did not get much time to speak. Mahesh Bigala, before I end this conversation, and we have had a very engaging debate, and everyone participated with a lot of dignity, and we had a nice conversation. Mahesh Bigala, since you are neither part of the NDA.
I don't understand these bhashans on dignity and decorum, because, you know, the opposition here is abusing the Prime Minister, and you, Abhishek, are saying that everybody participated with dignity. What's wrong with you? Ravi Srivastava is abusing the Prime Minister. What is wrong with you, Abhishek?
No, Sanju.
Abusing the Prime Minister.
And Sanju is there, nobody can get a chance to speak.
Don't give bhashan on dignity.
Not even the anchor.
Sanju.
Prime Minister of the country, so Abhishek.
No, I stopped. Sanju, unfair. I did. Sanju, I did. I don't need sermons. I did. Sanju.
You are paid for it for the psychopathy and the book.
No, I stopped him, and we stopped.
Sanju, stop him.
I will call
Sanju, no, this is unfair. Sanju, we have had a nice 50 minutes of conversation, Sanju. Okay, now you see how. Okay, I have stopped him. I don't need your sermon, Sanju Verma. I did stop him. I did stop him. Okay, now the final argument. The final argument, unfortunately, because of.
Be the judge.
Yes, absolutely, Sanju Verma. I agree with you. Let the audience be the judge. Now, you see, how right was it of the opposition over the last 2 weeks of the monsoon session of Parliament to be insisting on Rule 267, and then when they realize that the government has managed to get most of its legislative agenda fulfilled in the den. It's unfortunate because ideally debates should have happened. But then the fact is the bills were passed. And the opposition realized that, they're creating ruckus and pandemonium in the House has not worked. And then they make the climb down. They say, okay, fine, we are ready to discuss under some other rule. That really gives you a sense of how desperate the opposition has been. And this is just the beginning of the election cycle and election season. The Prime Minister has thrown the challenge to the opposition if they can really unite and deliver on that note. Thank you so much, friends, for joining this Sunday. Tomorrow, 9 p.m., Arnab Goswami is back.
In the Global Employability Rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates. IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University. In the global employability rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates. IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University.
A very warm welcome. You're watching Republic TV. I'm Raksha Mishra. Let's get started with all the top stories making headlines.
तरफ एक ही गुंज है, करप्शन क्विट इंडिया, यानी भ्रष्टाचार इंडिया छोड़ो.
In a scathing attack on the opposition bloc I.N.D.I.A, Prime Minister gives new Quit India slogans.
पुराने ढरे पर चल रहा है. वो आज भी खुद तो कुछ करेंगे नहीं और किसी को करने भी न देंगे. न काम करेंगे न करने देंगे.
Prime Minister's all-out attack says some in opposition neither do any work nor do they let others work.
कोर्ट की ऑर्डर की कंप्लायंस में एएसआई का सर्वे चल रहा है और ये सर्वे ऐसे ही आगे बढ़ता रहेगा. कोई सर्वे में विघ्न नहीं उत्पन्न हो रहा है. सर्वे सही चल रहा है और ऐसे ही आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे.
Day 3 of ASI survey at Gyan-Vapi complex concludes survey of domes done. Big fallout of Manipur unrest. Kuki People's Alliance withdraws support from Biren Singh government. Internet suspension extended. Hotel used for stone pelting in Nu bulldozed. High alert in Pakistan. Protests break out after the arrest of Imran Khan. Prime Minister has launched a mega attack on the opposition in his address. Prime Minister Narendra Modi accused the opposition of playing negative politics and said that now the entire country is rooting for corruption, dynasty and appeasement to quit India. Addressing an event after laying the foundation stone for redevelopment of 508 railway stations across the country via a video conference, he alleged that a section of the opposition is working on the principle that neither will they work nor let others do any work. He said that for 70 years, they did not construct a war memorial for the martyrs, but did not even feel ashamed of it. And they did not even feel ashamed to oppose that when we, that is the I.N.D.A government, built it. Here are some excerpts from his power-packed address.
जब हम देखते हैं तो मन को पीड़ा भी होती है. दुर्भाग्य से हमारे देश में विपक्ष का एक धड़ा आज भी पुराने ढरे पर चल रहा है. वो आज भी खुद तो कुछ करेंगे नहीं और किसी को करने भी न देंगे. न काम करेंगे न करने देंगे. ये रवैये पर अड़े हुए हैं. देश ने आज की और भविष्य की जरूरतों की चिंता करते हुए संसद की आधुनिक इमारत बनवाई. संसद देश के लोकतंत्र की प्रतीक होती है. उसमें पक्ष विपक्ष सबका प्रतिनिधित्व होता है. लेकिन विपक्ष के इस धड़े ने संसद की नई इमारत का भी विरोध किया. हमने कर्तव्य पथ का विकास किया तो उसका भी विरोध किया गया. इन लोगों ने 70 साल तक देश के वीर शहीदों के लिए वॉर मेमोरियल तक नहीं बनाया. जब हमने नेशनल वॉर मेमोरियल बनाया, उसका निर्माण किया, तो इसकी भी सरेआम आलोचना करते उनको शर्म नहीं आई. सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल का स्टैच्यू ऑफ यूनिटी आज दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी मूर्ति है. हर हिंदुस्तानी को गर्व होता है. और कुछ राजनीतिक दल चुनाव के समय तो सरदार साहब को याद कर लेते हैं, लेकिन आज तक इनका एक भी बड़ा नेता स्टैच्यू ऑफ यूनिटी में जाकर के सरदार साहब की इस भव्य प्रतिमा के न दर्शन किए न उन्हें नमन किया है. महात्मा गांधी ने मंत्र दिया था और क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट ने स्वतंत्रता की तरफ भारत के कदमों में नई ऊर्जा पैदा कर दी थी। इसी से प्रेरित होकर आज पूरा देश हर बुराई के लिए कह रहा है क्विट इंडिया। चारों तरफ एक ही गुंज है, करप्शन क्विट इंडिया, यानी भ्रष्टाचार इंडिया छोड़ो, डायनेस्टी क्विट इंडिया, यानी परिवारवाद इंडिया छोड़ो, अपीजमेंट क्विट इंडिया, यानी तुष्टीकरण इंडिया छोड़ो। साथियों, उसके बाद 15 अगस्त की पूर्व संध्या 14 अगस्त का विभाजन विभीषिका स्मरण दिवस, जब मां भारती के 2 टुकड़े हो गए थे, एक ऐसा दिन है जो हर भारतीय की आंखों को नम कर देता है। ये उन अनगिनत लोगों को याद करने का दिन है जिन्होंने भारत के बंटवारे की बड़ी कीमत चुकाई। ये उन परिवारों के प्रति एकजुटता को दिखाने का, जिन्होंने अपना सब कुछ खो दिया और फिर भी साहस के साथ मां भारती के लिए अपनी श्रद्धा को लेते हुए जीवन को पटरी पर लेने के लिए जूझते रहे।
The Haryana police is probing the role of I.N.D.I.A Party leader Javed Ahmed in the new violence. He has been booked for murder charge for allegedly attacking a Bajrang Dal activist during the violent clashes in Haryana's Nuh district.
Neta Javed Ahmed's role in Nuh clashes is under radar by the police. The AAP leader has been booked on charges of murder, rioting and unlawful assembly. The FIR has been registered by the Haryana police on the complaint by Pawan Kumar, a Bajrang Dal activist. The complainant has alleged that the AAP state convener Javed Ahmed incited the mob on 31st of July. The complainant also alleged that the AAP Neta was involved in the killing of Bajrang Dal activist Pradeep Sharma in the communal clashes. Republic confronted the AAP Neta who claimed innocence, adding that there is an attempt to frame him.
उसके पीछे किसका हाथ और कौन मास्टरमाइंड है ये भी खुल जाएगा। मेरा सवाल रहने का या नहीं रहने का है, वो मेरा सबूत पेश करेगा कि मैंने अपने सबूत दे दिए कि मैं यहाँ नहीं था। इस मोबाइल को आज आप ठुकरा नहीं सकते, झुठला नहीं सकते। इसकी CDR और ये मोबाइल मैं खुद अटेंड कर रहा हूँ। ये मोबाइल ऑफ नहीं था, किसी गाड़ी की में रख के भेज दिया हूँ मैंने। मैं खुद बात कर रहा हूँ रात को 10-11 बजे तक, सारे प्रशासन को पता है मेरी बातें हो रही है। दूसरी बात, इसके ऊपर सारी लोकेशन है।
Republic also spoke to the district police official who said that the charges against the accused are being probed.
एक चीज मेरे को बताइए जरा, मैंने जावेद अहमद से बात की है और उन्होंने मुझे बताया था कि ये जब ये दंगे हुए थे तो वो वहाँ पे नहीं थे, ये पुन्हाना में थे।
उनका कहना ये है, बाकी हम इस बात को भी खंगाल रहे हैं, सारी चीजों को, सारी एविडेंसेस लेकर के अकॉर्डिंगली कार्रवाई होगी, है ना जी।
तो अभी कोई उम्मीद नहीं है कि आप इनको गिरफ्त में लेंगे पूछताछ के लिए? हाँ,
ऐसा है जी, मेरी बात सुनिए, इन्वेस्टिगेशन इज गोइंग ऑन। इन्वेस्टिगेशन के अंदर की बात आपको एट प्रेजेंट मैं नहीं बता सकता।
नहीं, आई वुड आल्सो नॉट लाइक टू नो अबाउट इट सर, बिकॉज़ आई नो दैट दिस इज अ वेरी सेंसिटिव मैटर.
While the probe is on, the AAP Neta's alleged role in the violent clashes is yet to be proven. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Now, the internet ban will continue in Haryana's Nuh till the 8th of August. Haryana government announced on Sunday that mobile internet services will remain suspended in the district till the 8th of August. The order passed by the Haryana Home Secretary stated that the conditions in the district remain critical and tense. Meanwhile, Haryana government continued with the bulldozer action against the rioters. The hotel which was used for the stone pelting has been bulldozed today. Here's a report from the location.
नूह में भारी सुरक्षा बल के बीच आज भी बुलडोजर एक्शन जो है वो जारी है। तस्वीरें हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं। दरअसल नूह में इस 3 मंजिला इमारत को 2 बुलडोजर के जरिए अब जमींदोज किए जाने की कार्रवाई जो है वो अमल में लाई जा रही है। आप इन तस्वीरों के जरिए ये समझिए कि जिस सख्त संदेश की बात सरकार ने कही थी उसी दिशा में लगातार अब सरकार आगे बढ़ती हुई, क्योंकि पिछले 3 दिनों से लगातार नूह के तमाम इलाकों में जबरदस्त बुलडोजर की कार्रवाई देखने को मिली और आज एक बार फिर से इस 3 मंजिला इमारत को बुलडोजर के जरिए जमींदोज किया जा रहा है। दरअसल बताया जा रहा है कि इसी इमारत की छत पर चढ़कर उन उपद्रवियों ने लगातार ब्रिजमंडल यात्रा में शामिल लोगों पर पत्थरबाजी के अलावा यहीं से ही बोतलें जो हैं वो भी ब्रिजमंडल यात्रा में शामिल श्रद्धालुओं के ऊपर फेंकी गई। यानी कि उपद्रव मचाने को लेकर जो पूरी प्लानिंग थी उस प्लानिंग में इस इमारत का बहुत अहम रोल था और यही बड़ी वजह बना है इस इमारत को अब चिन्हित किया गया और इस अवैध निर्मित इमारत को अब बुलडोजर के जरिए जमींदोज किया जा रहा है, क्योंकि सरकार की कोशिश यही है नूह में हुई हिंसा के बीच वो सख्त संदेश दिया जा सके जिसके जरिए वो मैसेज उन उपद्रवियों तक पहुंचे जो कहीं ना कहीं से इस नूह हिंसा में शामिल थे। उनको ये सख्त संदेश जाए कि अगर आप प्रदेश में अमन और चैन को बिगाड़ने की कोशिश करेंगे, प्रदेश में सौहार्द को बिगाड़ने की कोशिश करेंगे तो आपका अंजाम यही होगा। ये तस्वीर हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं और निशांत एक बार आगे आइएगा। ये 2 बुलडोजर हैं, इन 2 बुलडोजर के जरिए इस 3 मंजिला इमारत को अब जमींदोज किए जाने की कार्रवाई लगातार की जा रही है। आप देखिए अब इस इमारत के पिलर को जो है वो डैमेज किया जा रहा है और यहाँ पर दरअसल टाइल्स की जो है वो दुकान थी और अंदर आप देख सकते हैं टाइल्स जो हैं वो भी यहाँ पर लगे हुए हैं और ये टाइल्स की दुकान थी। इस दुकान को अब पूरी तरह से जमींदोज किए जाने की कार्रवाई अमल में लाई जा रही है। नूह में हुए उपद्रव के बीच अब लगातार शासन प्रशासन पूरी तरह से सख्त नजर आ रहा है। चप्पे चप्पे पर नूह में इस वक्त आपको पहरा नजर आएगा। ड्रोन के जरिए भी अब नूह के अंदर इस पूरे इलाके में जो है वो कहीं ना कहीं से नजर रखी जा रही है ताकि किसी भी तरह से उन उपद्रवियों तक पहुंचा जा सके जिन्होंने नूह को जलाने का काम किया है। हम इस वक्त दरअसल नल्हड़ महादेव की उसी रोड पर मौजूद हैं जहां से ब्रजमंडल यात्रा जो है वो उस दिन गुजरी थी और ये ब्रजमंडल यात्रा इसी जगह से गुजरते हुए आगे नल्हड़ महादेव का मंदिर है जहां पर वो यात्रा पहुंची थी, जिसके बाद हमारे ठीक सामने मौजूद पहाड़ियों पर छुपे हुए उपद्रवियों ने इस यात्रा में शामिल लोगों पर हमला कर दिया। अब इस पूरी सड़क को साफ कर दिया गया है, चप्पे चप्पे पर पुलिस फोर्सेस की तैनाती की गई है और ड्रोन के जरिए इस पूरे इलाके पर नजर रखी जा रही है।
3 मंजिला इमारत के रूप में खड़ा था ये होटल सहारा है जो हरियाणा के नूह में है और आपको बता दूं कि ये अब इसको डिमोलिश कर दिया गया है, तोड़ दिया गया है बुलडोज़र से और ये एक संदेश है उन तमाम दंगाइयों को या फिर कह सकते हैं जो अवैध रूप से कब्जा करके रह रहे हैं उनको भी एक संदेश है कि आपके ऊपर कार्रवाई हो सकती है। 31 जुलाई की तारीख को जिस तरीके से ब्रिज यात्रा इसी सड़क से होते हुए नल्हड़ मंदिर की तरफ गई थी और पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन में ये इस्टेब्लिश हुआ कि सहारा होटल के छत से पत्थरबाजी की गई, जिसके बाद पुलिस ने एक्शन लेते हुए इस होटल को धराशायी कर दिया है। देखिए इस वक्त ये 3 मंजिला होटल जो है ये मलबों के ढेर में तब्दील हो चुका है। तस्वीरें आप साफ तौर पर देख सकते हैं।
On to news from Manipur, where fresh clashes took place last evening. Houses were razed during the clashes. Situation remains on the edge in Manipur. Tensions still prevail in Bushnupur, Churachandpur and the Imphal Valley. 15 houses were set on fire in Manipur's Imphal West district, where fresh violence broke out. The incident happened on a Saturday evening at the Langol Games village as a mob went on a rampage. Security personnel fired several rounds of tear gas shells to disperse the mob and bring the situation under control.
The situation in the state of Manipur continues to remain tense after fresh arsonings were reported on Saturday night and Sunday morning in different parts of Imphal. Right now we are in News Chekon area of Imphal and behind me you can see heavy deployment of security forces in every check post, in every naka that has been set up. More than 300 check posts and nakas have been put up by the state police as well as central forces deployed here, and here also you can see the army, the state police forces present to maintain the law and order situation. On Sunday, particularly during the daytime, so far no fresh incident of arsoning have been reported. The arsoning that were reported on early morning of Sunday were linked to the arsonings that were triggered in Imphal on Saturday. The arsoning in Imphal city particularly were in retaliation to the violent firing and arsoning that took place in Phagaksau, Ikhai and Kwakta area of Bishnupur district on Saturday early morning. It may be mentioned that in the last 48 hours, at least 6 people have been killed, including police personnel from the Manipur State Police Forces, while containing the law and order situation in Kwakta. With video journalist Ashok, I am Anuruddha Bhakat and this is Republic Media Network.
इस वक्त हम कैपिटल इम्फाल के चकौनी इलाके में हैं। ये इलाका शहर के बीचों बीच और तस्वीरें हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं। फायर ब्रिगेड की टीम यहां पर पहुंची हुई है और इस घर के जो टॉप माला इस घर का, वहां पर आग लगी हुई है। कुछ लोग ये कह रहे हैं कि मॉब ने इस घर में आग लगाई है, कुछ लोग ये भी कह रहे हैं कि शॉर्ट सर्किट की वजह से आग लगने की वजह को बताया जा रहा है। लेकिन तस्वीरें देखिए, कल भी रिपब्लिक भारत ने रिपोर्ट किया था, शाम को चेकौन इलाके में ही मॉब ने, भीड़ ने एक घर को आग के हवाले कर दिया था। वो घर जो चर्च था उसके पास था। तस्वीरें हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं और आग अभी भी, परवेज आपको दिखा रहे हैं, आग अभी भी लगी हुई है। ऊपर के माले पे आप देखिए धुआं निकल रहा है और आग अभी भी लगी हुई है। तस्वीरें रिपब्लिक भारत पर हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं। अब देखिए यहां से जो फायर की टीम है वो ऊपर जाने की कोशिश कर रही है। नीचे देखिए फायर ब्रिगेड की टीम इस इमारत में दाखिल होने की कोशिश कर रही है। कल भी आगजनी की घटनाएं कैपिटल इम्फाल में हुई थी और एक बार फिर से वही इलाका है, चेकौन इलाका। इमैनुअल कॉटेज नाम है इस इमारत का। नीचे क्रब और I.N.D.I.A जूस बार, यानी नीचे जूस की शॉप है और कपड़े की दुकान है। ऊपर इमैनुअल कॉटेज लिखा हुआ है। फायर ब्रिगेड की टीम यहां पर पहुंची थी। आग बुझाने की कोशिश लगातार चल रही थी, लेकिन अब जो फायर ब्रिगेड की टीम है, फायर कर्मी ऊपर चढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। कहा यह जा रहा है, जो लोकल्स हैं वो कह रहे हैं कि आग लगाई गई है इस इमारत में, और जो ऑफिशियल्स कह रहे हैं कि ये आग भी हो सकती है, शॉर्ट सर्किट भी हो सकता है। और आग को देखिए काबू में करने की कोशिश में जो फायर ब्रिगेड के जवान वो लगे हुए हैं। और अब देखिए जो फायर की टीम है, ब्रिगेड की टीम, वो इमारत के अंदर जाकर देखने की कोशिश करे कि आखिर आग लगने की वजह क्या हो सकती है। नीचे की जो इमारत है, सेकेंड फ्लोर, वहां पर भी आग लगी है, शीशे चिटके हुए हैं और ऊपर अभी भी आग लगी हुई है। धुआं निकलता हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं।